Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the P94 Plasma Caster mod, which is being made by user Papa Goji. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a recreation of the Fallout New Vegas Plasma Caster. And this thing is pretty great because, well, one, it's a gun from New Vegas and I always love that, but also it's good to see a heavy plasma weapon now being in Fallout 4. So let's jump on over this way and have a look at what exactly we do get with the Plasma Caster, which in its most basic and standard form will do a 30 physical and 35 energy damage using a fusion cell with a firing rate of 26, range of 203, accuracy of 75, and a hefty weight of 21.5. Not too bad there. And I can see this thing is pretty good looking. It certainly looks the part for the Plasma Caster from Fallout New Vegas. I do very much like it. It looks pretty darn good. Bulky as a heavy weapon probably should be. Usually I don't like the bulkiness of Fallout 4 weapons, but for a heavy weapon it makes sense. Now, as for modifications for this thing, you can see we do have a small number of categories over here, so there's not a huge selection of things, but enough to help keep this more relevant into the mid to late game, and also some nice barrel options to change up the basic style of the weapon, or well, the usage rather, things like a sniper barrel, shotgun type, etc. So a lot of good options, not a huge list, but enough. Now, as for how you do get your hands on one of these lovely things, well, it's pretty darn simple. You are gonna see them on Brotherhood of Steel soldiers as well as gunners. Now, besides that, you can purchase them from either Arturo, Cleo, or Proctor Tegan. And with one of them in hand, we can head on over to a weapon workbench and check out a said list of modifications here, starting in the receiver category, where nothing too grandiose, pretty, typical for a lot of plasma weapons, things like photonic exciters, beta wave tuners, etc., with the boosted and overcharge being, the big boys here damage-wise, and requiring some science and gun nut for you to do. I think these final two are, of course, my favorite because the overcharged for lots of damage, and the boosted gamma wave emitter for extra burning, because, hey, who doesn't like lighting their enemies on fire? Good times. Now, in the barrels, we've got the standard, a scatter shotgun kind of barrel, a flamer barrel, and also a sniper barrel, which will greatly increase the damage here, but of course will reduce the ammo capacity. So the sniper barrel plus the overcharge one is going to get you the most damage you're going to get here without additional perks, and it's not too shabby at all. Now, in the sights category, we either have nothing or a scope on here, which is of course going to help with the accuracy of the gun and give you an actual scope, which feels a little odd on a heavy weapon, but hey, it's there, it works. And finally, we have the whatever this category is, where we either have nothing or a high-speed electrode, which is going to increase the rate of fire of the gun. So not too bad there. So like I said, a fairly minimal list, but with enough things to help keep this more relevant and change up the style of play for the gun with things like that scatter shot barrel. So let me go grab my modified versions here. Oh god, I just realized it's a heavy weapon thing. Should I grab all of them? We have the carry capacity. We're okay. It's been a long time since we looked at a heavy weapon. Alright, there we go. And let us pull out the standard version and take some shots. And there we go. Pretty slow firing gun, but I mean, hey, it's, It's a heavy weapon. I do wish it fired a little bit more quickly in the standard version, to be honest, but once you get the various modifications, it's not too bad at all. Good usage of the heavy weapon reload there with that whole weird bank of fusion cells. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. It amuses me. Just a little battery bank of fusion cells. Fun times. And yeah, just overall a good, easy firing weapon here. Now, I do want to switch over this Plasma Caster real quick to the scatter one, just to show that off so we can get a look at the different barrels here, because I already got the flamer and sniper one. So let's just grab that real quick to show off the shotgun capability of this thing, and pull that out and fire. There we go, a nice little shotgun scattering with a thwump sound, you know, not too bad there. And hey, if you do like a good shotgun, it's not a bad option, not a bad option the slightest. Now on to the overcharge version, the sniping version of this gun I made, which was the highest damage I got it to without perks of 74 physical and 87 energy. Not too shabby there at all. And a fire. There we go. A little bit more quick on it, but of course less ammo, so you're gonna chew through it. And we do have that nice scope on here, which is just a pretty standard-ish scope. It does have a lot of kick when you're in the scope. It's just, well, at least from this short range, it's very, very visible with how much it is. But yeah, when you're actually hip-firing it like this, it's definitely not bad in the terms of the kick of the gun. Now, as for the final one, being the fiery version with the, oh boy, the good flamer barrel on here, it's just a nice green flamer at this point. Look at it go. I do always love hitting one of those targets with a flamer, because how is it moving that? Good times. And with that insane fire rate on this thing, especially when, if you did add in, like I have, the high-speed electrode, I mean, this thing doesn't do as much damage as like the sniper one I made, but it chews through enemies with that fire rate. It's pretty darn impressive. In fact, we're gonna try fighting a Deathclaw now without, no, I'll cheese him. I'll definitely cheese him, because if I did try to do it without cheesing him, we all know I die. So, die, Deathclaw, look at him go, and he's down. Now, I also did add on to here, this isn't the boosted, or the overcharged rather, I went with the boosted gamma wave emitter, because it does add more fire damage to once you actually do light them. So you get not only this damage here, but the passive burn on the enemy. It makes for a pretty fun plasma flamethrower. And I mean, look at that, we killed that Deathclaw super quick. So let's grab another one real quick and switch on over to our sniper one there. And hello, oh, it helped to hit him. Oh god, 2 shots and 2 misses. There we go, let's go for you. I only get one. I hit the ground, of course. Oh, there we go. I am an awful shot, but oh well, we've done some damage to him, certainly. Yeah, normally I'm not the biggest fan of flamers, but I don't know why. I've had a lot of fun with the Plasma Caster flamer version on here, and like I said, it just chews through enemies, but you are gonna have to get close. And for a Deathclaw, that's a death sentence without good armor, which I very much don't have. So let's just finish him off here. We'll go downstairs, and oh god, hit him. And there we go, he's dead. Magnificent. Yeah, it's a fun little weapon. I very much have enjoyed my time here with the P94 Plasma Caster. It's great seeing a new heavy weapon in the game, and especially one that's plasma, because it is something that is missing in Fallout 4. And with how easy it is to get, though dangerous, I mean, Brotherhood of Steel and Gunners with these things is gonna hurt. But, you know, it's not too bad to get a hold of, has enough modifications to make it even more fun later in game, and is just a load of fun to play with. So if you'd like to take a look at it for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for whatever we look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching as always. Well, have a good one.